What's up YouTube, Cloudy Haze here. Today in my video I'm going to be talking about upcoming changes you can expect to see in Season 4, a new currency, as well as things to do before Season 3 ends, as well as prepping for Season 4. We're expecting to see huge gear changes in Season 4. We're talking gear vendors, easier transmog collecting, new weekly quests. It's going to be a whole lot of changes coming up, guys. We will be able to buy any piece of raid gear we want from any of the 3 dragonflight raids and upgrade them to the highest item level available. That's crazy. That's insane. The return of gear vendors is coming, guys. This is exciting. You'll be able to buy lots of gear from all 3 of the dragonflight raids, including the rare drops like the Beacon from Beyond from the Avarice raid, all the class trinkets, Voice of the Silent Star Cloak, and all the Fyrak corrupted weapons. To buy these items out of the vendors, there's going to be a new currency called Bullions. Each of the items will cost 2 Bullions. Of course, this currency is going to be limited in some way, either on a weekly basis or maybe a hard cap. So we'll want to choose, wisely and plan out which items you're going to buy. From my understanding, we'll have more access to this currency than we did in the previous Faded tier in Shadowlands, which was capped at just 3 coins for the entire season. There is a new upgrade track called the Awakened. It has 12 upgrade steps instead of the 6 compared to the Season 3 Veteran, Champion, and Heroic tracks that we have now. And the very rare items like Augury of the Primal Flame have a 13-step upgrade system, so you can get it a little bit higher than everything else. This makes sense because the very rare items had higher item level than other items in the raid, so it makes sense that it can be upgraded further than anything else. Items out of the vendor will be able to be upgraded all the way to 528 item level, and that's 4 out of 4 upgraded mythic gear for Season 4. That would be compared to 489 item level from Season 3. The items start at normal of 493, and they can be upgraded all the way up to 528, like I said. And the rare items can be upgraded to 535 item level, which can be compared to Season 3's 496 gear. Upgrading gear will use the same currency as Season 3 with crests and flight stones. So you can pretty much buy any item from any of the dragonflight raids with the Bullion currencies. That's crazy. Let's say you don't care so much about the item itself, but you just want the transmog. Well, it looks like there's going to be a separate vendor just for transmogs. They will be cosmetic items that unlock the appearance. They only cost 1 Bullion, so they cost half. So it'll be a lot less expensive to get that item. Let's say you just need, 1 piece to finish off a set. Well, there you go. Spend 1 Bullion on it, you got your set. This vendor also has a nice surprise in there, guys. They sell the Shadowlands Faded Season special mount reward for 3 Bullions. Kind of expensive, but worth it. It's been unattainable since Shadowlands Faded Season ended. So if you haven't got it, now's your chance to get it. This currency is going to be one of the most important currencies going into Season 4. But we will have to wait and see how many they will be giving us per week or potentially a seasonal cap. This could change how valuable these vendors are going to be. If there is a seasonal cap at 5, then we'll have to find gear elsewhere from dungeon and raids. We can definitely, buy our 5, but we'll have to find other sources. I'm hoping it's 1 every other week, similar to crafted items. So, every 2 weeks you can buy an item. That would be great. That's my hopes. The tier set vendors will be carried over to Season 4. From completing the weekly Faded Raid on Heroic, the last boss, you'll get a Mark of Mastery item, which will allow you to pick up 1 item from the vendor. The same as Season 3 from killing the, Heroic Fyrak, or getting 2k in Mythic Plus, or 1400 in PvP, I believe. Something important to keep track of is going to be the weekly raid rotation for Season 4. Only 1 Dragonflight raid will be awakened, exactly how it was in Shadowlands Faded Season. The idea is pretty simple, guys. So how it works is that the raid that is available for that week will be scaled up in difficulty. So everything will be harder, but the bosses will drop much better loot. You can check which raid is awakened by opening your adventure guide and clicking on the raids tab. The current awakened raid will have an icon next to it, meaning that the other 2 raids are just the normal difficulty. They don't have the awakened difficulty on it. So if you want to run those raids, they'll be easier. You want to farm your transmogs or go for your legendary if you don't have it already. Now I'm going to talk about some important things and some deadlines. As usual, the AOTC, the Head of the Curve achievement, as well as the Cutting Edge achievement CE will be going away. You'll need to kill Heroic Fyrak in the Emergency Raid for the AOTC achievement, or for Cutting Edge, you got the Kill 'em on Mythic. Now, even though the AOTC ahead of the curve is going away, the Shadowflame manuscript should remain available until the end of the expansion. At least that's how it worked for Shadowlands. So as long as you kill Fyrak on Heroic before Dragonflight ends, this reward should still be obtainable. If you're worried they might change things up, then I'd go ahead and get the manuscript before Season 4 drops. But I would say it's safe to say it would still be available. The same goes for every mythic mount or random mount that drops from the 3 Dragonflight raids. We also have some Season 3 Mythic Plus and Dungeon related achievements going away. Getting 1500 plus rating in Mythic Plus will reward you with the Keystone Conqueror achievement and the Dreaming title. Getting 2k rating or higher will reward you with the Keystone Master achievement and the Verdant Armador mount. Getting 2500 plus rating in Mythic Plus will reward you with the Keystone Heroic achievement and reward you with the Emerald Blossom Dreamstone, which unlocks additional visual effects in some of your Season 3 sets. So if you want any of these 3 rewards, you will need to hit those rating requirements before the end of the season. Of Season 3, of course. If you really want to push yourself, you can unlock the Keystone Hero achievements for each individual dungeon, which unlocks a teleport spell directly to that dungeon. You will need to complete the dungeon and within the time limits on a plus 20 difficulty to unlock the portals. With this season having mostly old dungeon, this can come in handy when traveling around the world or going to different expansions. If you're farming transmogs or mounts for whatever reason, it can help a lot and it's worth having. And this could possibly be the last time to get these portals. For you guys that PvP, if you're trying to get Gladiator this season, make sure to get it done before Season 4 drops. You're looking for the Gladiator title and the mount. The Vicious Moonbeast will also be leaving with Season 3. This is a seasonal mount that you get just from winning rated PvP matches. We will be able to buy an item that will allow us to upgrade our legendary to item level 502 and also allow us to further upgrade our legendary by using flight stones and crests. Most likely we'll be upgradable to 535 with a 13 upgrade steps. This includes the Evoker legendary one-hander from Starkrath and Avarice and the two-hander from Fyrak in the Emergency Raid. The Mythic Plus rotation for Season 4 is made up of all Dragonflight dungeons. This will be the first time we'll be seeing all 8 together. You can go back and run through these dungeons now to see how they work, what mechanics the bosses do if you're interested to get ready for Season 4 Mythic Plus. Plan what you want to buy for Season 4, go through the dungeon journal, look at the old raids and the old dungeons. You can go through the dungeon journal and find the most powerful items and make a list for yourself and potential items to buy with Bullions. If you plan to PvP in Season 4, you can stock up on honor points. Conquest points will be reset going into Season 4, but honor points do carry over. And honor gear is going to be a higher scaling item level than the current conquest gear in Season 3, meaning attaining these items day 1 of Season 4 will allow you to have a big advantage. Hopefully this information helps you guys out, and good luck in the rest of Season 3 and going into Season 4. Thanks guys, Cloudy Haze out.